Hello jewelry making friends, my name is Joee Balestrieri. Welcome to my channel. Today I am super excited. I'm always excited about beads. If you've been on my channel, you probably have picked up on that. I really love what I do, and my YouTube channel is my passion project for sure. But this is a really special day for me because after years and years and years of making jewelry and receiving boxes that were curated by other people, I have had a chance to collaborate with a very talented designer and bead curator who has a fabulous website and beautiful company. Some of you may be familiar with Didi'Sbeads, and she does a fabulous monthly box herself. And when she reached out to me about sharing her box with my audience, we got to know each other and started talking, and we decided to collaborate on a box together. So this is the first bead box where I have been able to be part of the bead shapes and the colors and the findings and everything that goes into making a box. And I'm honored and thrilled. And Stella sent out the box to me ahead of everyone else. And when I opened it, I just, oh my goodness, I literally had to set it aside for a minute and just take a breath. It's really beautiful. And we wanted it to be so many things. We wanted it to be able to, go through all the different seasons. So you'll see it's really timely for the summer season that we're in, but this could easily be a year-round project because of the colors. And so we named the box Didi and Joee's Designer Inspired Collection, and our theme is called Color Poetry. This is a limited edition bead box, and it will not be a monthly subscription. And it is literally two designers coming together to collaborate, and we wanted to kind of put this out there, and we're excited about it. We're passionate about what we do, but we wanted to see what the feedback would be from everyone who follows her website and is on her Facebook group, and all of the people that are part of my YouTube community. So it is limited edition, and we're excited about it. And so we'll see how this one goes, and there may be another one, we'll see. But of course, after you see the unboxing and some of the projects with the video, I know that I would be thrilled to get your feedback and see what everyone thinks. I read every single comment that is on my channel. I have gotten to the point where I just can't answer everyone. I did for months and months. I was up in the middle of the night trying to send a reply to every single person that commented because I appreciate them so much, and I read every single one. I really do. But I will read whatever you guys have to say. But we're super excited about this, and so if you're interested, I wouldn't wait. I would go to Didi'Sbeads website right away because it is limited edition. The big reveal, this is the little tissue paper and our little label, and the big reveal, look at these delicious colors. I'm just like thrilled with it, absolutely thrilled. So the thing that started it off is I was chatting with Stella and looking through her inventory, and I fell in love with these sea sediment beads. So this was kind of the inspiration bead that started the whole box. I love tube beads, and I love the colors in this. So you can see the purples and the turquoise in this. And so you'll see as we go through, I'm just going to go down my list and kind of share everything with you according to the list. And I'll tell you what we were thinking with the different elements in the box. But the first thing up is a 6-inch strand of this 12mm diamond-shaped turquoise stone, and the hole goes from point to point. So when you're stringing this or putting it on wire or head pins, it's just really beautiful in that direction. And so here's where I was talking about the seasons. Like, you kind of do think turquoise for the summer season. Turquoise seems to be a beautiful, beachy, like natural element. But as you go into fall with the other colors, with the purples and the greens that we've done, and even into the winter when you need a pop of color, like, it's really a timeless color and a timeless stone. And then and it is so elegant with the gold. I am a gold and copper lover, and I find that a lot of people put turquoise with silver, which you certainly can do, but my favorite is gold. So that just thrills me to have that. And then, as I already mentioned, these sea sediment tubes, these are called Purple Galaxy, and they are a 13 by 4 millimeter, and we are giving you an 8-inch strand. So you can do a lot with these. And I am torn with what I'm actually going to do, because I'll tell you, when we started to design the box, the way I always get boxes is, the boxes are curated, the different companies send them to me, and then I come up with a design. But I said to Stella, what if I share with you a design that I love? It's something I have done once or twice in the past, but I absolutely love it, and it is a design that anyone can do. It does not require special skill, and I know that we have a lot of beginner jewelry people a lot of people who are just jumping into jewelry making. So I wanted to do it that way, and I said, what if we put things in the box with already a design in mind? So that's kind of where this was the bead. This is the bead. I just love this. Each one of these is its own little color story. Like, you can just take one. Look at that. I mean, honestly, even if you just save out one and do your own little ring, would be so cool. I mean, as I hold these in my hand, the ideas are flowing, and I've already seen these, and I'm still like thinking of a million different things to do with these beautiful tubes. It's that they're a tube bead, it's the shape, it's the size, it's all the colors in them. I mean, the each one is absolutely stunning. I mean, I just love, love, love these. So there is that. And then we put in a 16-inch strand of these 6 millimeter cherry red crackle glass beads. So crackle glass is just one of my favorite beads. And the 6 millimeter for me is like the perfect size if you're going to do a round bead. It is that sweet spot for me. I don't love chunky jewelry, but if I do want to make something a little bit chunkier, a 6 millimeter bead makes a fabulous spacer for that. But if you want more lightweight, more moderately sized jewelry, the 6 millimeter bead is the sweet spot for that. And if you're a bead weaver, a little 6 millimeter bead is just so useful in so many patterns for beaded beads and bracelets and things. So this 6 millimeter bead, and this, it's called cherry red crackle glass, but it is actually not red. It's more of like a mulberry, or it's in that rich berry tone, which just makes my heart sing. These are my colors. Absolutely beautiful. And as I said, this is so beautiful for summer jewelry, like to mix with turquoise. But these berry tones, as you go into the fall, like you can mix this with the leaves when they're changing. Like, it's really a timeless color palette. I mean, truly color poetry. So I just love these. And these aren't super heavy, but with crackle glass, like, I'm never sure what the camera is showing you. But with crackle glass, because of the crackle inside the bead, like, there is flash and movement, even though it's a solid color bead. So it's just really, really a great little bead to have in a box. And then next up, I'm just dying over these, because when I told Stella what my design was, I told her what I needed for the middle of the bead, and this is what she came up with, and I could not be more pleased. This is, you're getting 6 pieces. This is a 15 by 12 millimeter lilac shimmer oval glass bead. And it is just absolutely beautiful. It's like a little egg-shaped bead. It's got some weightiness to it, and it is just stunning. And they are perfectly shaped. Absolutely just a gorgeous bead. And another reason that I like this design, again, for newer people, people that are experienced at jewelry as well, but I've always gotten a lot of questions about what to do when you get a large bead. What to what do you do with oversized beads? You can string them for sure, but then you have a very large, usually heavier piece of jewelry. And so I have gotten a lot of questions. So this project one of the projects, there's going to be many, but one of the projects will be an idea for what to do with an oversized bead. And you'll see in my design also, this design is a way to feature a really stunning bead and not have it get lost in, a strung pattern. So I always wish we had Feel-O-Vision, because these feel amazing. They're like little eggs, or I don't know, they're just absolutely beautiful. I love the color. I love the shimmer. I love the size of these. Again, I keep thinking that would be just stunning to just save one out to be a ring, to make a ring. But I think this is going to end up in 2 of my designs with our box. So I'm so excited about those. And then, life would not be happy without Czech glass flowers. So any box that I'm a part of has to have flowers in it. So we included 2 pieces of this 8mm alabaster turquoise wash Czech flower. It is just one of the most classic Czech flower beads. It is another sweet spot as far as the size, because with this you can make drops on things. They can be strung in a bracelet. They're perfect for bracelet size, perfect for earring size. This is just the perfect size. It's a beautiful color. You can put almost any other color with this. If you wanted to do greens with this or pinks with this, that would be perfect. You could, go into even yellows and oranges with this, look really summery. It is just really, really a great little flower bead to have in your stash. And then this was just a delight to me, because Stella found these and put these in on her own, and I love them. It's so nice to work with someone who has the same vision that you do, and we really were on the same page with our box. So she put these 4-piece 14mm 2-hole purple blue wash Czech coins. They are absolutely stunning. They're just beautiful. The dimension in the purple and the blue is just wonderful, and it goes beautifully with our little sea sediment tubes, and it is a 2-hole bead. So let me grab 2 little pieces of wire here and show you. This is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to start designing with my box. Whoops, that one's a little bit too fat. I just have a scrap wire on the side of my table, and there's all different sizes. Who knows what size is there. There we go. Look at that. So it strings like that. Isn't that a gorgeous little bead? Oh my goodness. I have so many ideas with this. So we included 4, so you could maybe, create a couple of different patterns, and I have an idea with this already. I'm so excited. One of our dear subscribers and viewers, her name's Grandma Rose. You probably have seen her in the comments. She's very supportive, and I just love having her on my channel regularly. She dubbed me the bracelet queen, so you know that when I look at those, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Everything is subject to change, though. When you start designing, that is, up for grabs. And then I have to say, I am super excited about these. These are vintage, and we had one thing in the box that I just wasn't thrilled with. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. And so I said to Stella, could we change that out? It was like the last change that we made, and this is what she came up with. And I'm just dying over these. These are vintage. We're giving you 6 pieces. They are 10 by 6mm, and they are 2-tone fern green, and they are vintage Czech glass cubes. And this is typical of Stella. She doesn't just give you a cube bead. Stella will find a bead that's a cube. This is a little bit of an elongated cube, and it has a little embossed X on every single side of this cube. It's just gorgeous. I love this. Absolutely love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She didn't get upset with me when I messaged her and said, I really don't like that one element. Could we do something else, this is what she put in. So I'm just hugs to you, Stella. You were so much fun to work with. And like I say, we're on the same page. And I just love this. I love that it has the kind of the little facet as an X, but it's soft. It doesn't have any sharp corners. It's smooth. It won't be scratchy or harsh against the skin. And I just absolutely love this bead. And if you've been around my channel before, I'm sure you have heard me say this, but I have a background in interior design, and one of the things that I learned early on, even in my visual merchandising days, I used to set up furniture stores and display windows and that kind of thing. And one of the things that I learned is that green is a neutral color. So you know, we always think beige, black, creams, gray, taupes, those kind of things for neutral, but green is also a neutral color, but it's neutral and still adds life to things. And so when you look at green in nature, it is the backdrop for everything, and it goes with everything. So even if you have, like, it freshens up the turquoise, it adds a lot of life to a darker berry pink. I mean, I love these beads, and it's odd because green is not my favorite color. I'm not a person that will usually do a piece of green jewelry, but this way, to have these little green accents in a piece is absolute bead perfection in my book. I love it. So thanks again, Stella. I applaud you. You are amazing, and I'm so thrilled that whoever's going to be able to get this box, you know, will get those little vintage cubes that I'm in love with. I kind of want to hoard them. I want to make with them, but I also want to save them. I don't want them to be gone. So I'm just like super excited about those little cubes. And then for a little pop of color, we put in a 20-piece 6x4mm magenta crystal. So these are just stunning. They're just a simple little crystal with faceting and that sweet size, again, that's just so good for so many things. You know, just to add a little brightness if you want to. And look at those with the sea sediment jasper. There's a little bit of that magenta in each, you know, in most of the beads, I think. Just, you know, it's peeking through. So that little pop of color is absolutely stunning. And then let's see, we have some little lucite flower buttons. These are so sweet, and I do love to have a little bit of lucite in my designs because it is so lightweight and it's not affected by skin oils or sunscreen, you know, so especially for summer jewelry, I love this. And these are really unique. They have almost like a little shank. So if you wanted to put jump rings in there and make clusters with these, you could, or petite bracelets. They're just really useful. I love having these. Just a nice little addition. All the little colors, so pretty. And then up next is this gold-plated toggle. I absolutely love this. It is a classic twisted rope design. Again, that like perfect size. You can use this on a bracelet, on a necklace. It's pretty enough to be a front closure if you were doing any kind of a front closure necklace design. And I love the quality of this. It has a nice weight and it is gold plated. And then this is really cool. Look at these. We're giving you 2 pieces of this 30mm scallop frame connector. It's absolutely gorgeous. So you have all these little spaces to connect no matter which way you want to do it. At first glance, you think earrings. It's got a loop here so you can have something that moves in the middle of the frame. Absolutely stunning, but don't overlook that you could put them this way if you wanted to create a really stunning bracelet. I mean, when you get a connector like this, I encourage you to play with it. That's what I do. Before I really start designing, I will turn it in every possible direction and overlay and just kind of see what I might do with it that isn't apparent at first glance, you know, because at first glance you think, oh, earrings, which they would be gorgeous for sure. But, you know, I encourage you to play with your connectors. You'd be surprised what you can come up with. And then we are putting in 4 pieces of an 8x6mm fancy gold-plated brass spacer bead. I love when my metals are brass-based. It's a higher quality. You get a nice weight to it. And then with the gold plating, it really gives your piece some longevity, and it doesn't tarnish as quickly and, just become unusable as quickly as, the base metal that's in most fashion jewelry. So I am just thrilled that we were able to give you this. And I have an affiliate with a company called Purity Beads, and I am excited to say that Stella is going to start selling Purity Beads, have a section on her website for some of their items, because they are really high quality brass-based metals. Some designs from the company are exclusive. You really won't find them anywhere else. And they have an e-coating so that they do not tarnish. Over time it probably will, but for a really, really long time. The pieces I've worked with are long lasting. It's a family-owned business. They do the e-coating in-house. And we started this box before I was an affiliate with Purity Beads. I actually found them a year ago at a bead show. So we did not put Purity Beads items in this box, but we're already talking about another one that we had so much fun doing this one. So you will probably have some Purity Beads, brass-based, gold-plated, and e-coated findings in our next box. But I was thrilled that we have this little bit in here because this little gold element is wonderful. And then we were giving you 2 sets of these really cool shaped 14 karat gold plated ear wires. Aren't they cute? They just have the coolest shape. Honestly, I would put these in my ears and just wear them with nothing on them because I think they're such a cool shaped little hoop. But you can just thread your items, whatever you have strung, right onto the hoop, and these can be interchangeable. I love my interchangeable ear wires. So with your leftover beads, if you made 4, 5, 6 pairs of earrings, you can change them out on a ear wire like this. Put your little simple loop or wire wrapped loop and just slip them on and off. So keep your ear wire and then, make as many drops as you would like. So they are fabulous for that. I love these. And then I was talking to Stella about a video that I did a couple of months ago about how I organize my beads, and it just got such a great response. It seems like a lot of people struggle with how to organize their beads and jewelry making supplies, because let's face it, there is a ton of little tiny elements. And if you get disorganized, it is really hard to create. It's hard to design. It's hard to know what you have. And I'm pretty happy with my organizing system. I can actually link that video below if you have not seen it. It is not glamorous. I don't have a special room for jewelry making. I work at a table, and I like to be able to put my supplies away if I'm having company. So I actually have 2 closets, and I organize that way. And one of the secrets to my organizing is my clear bins that I can see through, and I label everything. I'm a labeling maniac. And so we included a little floral label in our box, so to give people the idea to start sort of organizing however you want to do it. I do like gold findings in one bin, copper findings in another, silver, antique, brass, and bronze, and so on. And I like to put labels on everything. I separate out hearts. They're in a separate bin. Flower beads are in a separate bin. Leaf beads are in a separate bin. And so we found these sweet little floral labels, and we put one of those in the box for you as well, so you can start organizing your beads. So I am beyond excited to start creating with this box. There is the project that we sort of built the beads around, but there are several other projects in this box, and there will still be beads left over. I thank you so much for watching. I will leave links to Didi'S Beads. That is where you can buy our collaboration box. I will leave that in the description box. And I will also leave links to her website. I do have a discount code with Didi'S Beads. I also have a discount code with Purity Beads. And So, you know, there'll be Purity Beads items on both websites. For Stella soon. I'm not sure if they'll be on the website at the time of this filming, but it's coming to her website for sure. And we've been working with them, like I said, maybe for a future box. But I will leave links to all that. If you're a first-time buyer with Didi'Sbeads and you set up an account, use my code and my link, and you'll get a discount from your first order. It applies to most things on the website, not certain things that are already as lowly priced as she's able to do, like the deluxe bead box and things like that. But for most of your orders, that discount is applicable. And I also have a discount code for Purity Beads if you're a first-time buyer, and I can leave that in the description box as well, because I will be pulling in some other things from Purity Beads when I start to create, and I'll try to show you, tell you what those are in case you are interested in having some of those findings for your own work. So I hope everyone is as excited about these projects and these beads as I am, and that you're all having a great summer, and that you're safe and well and having fun on your beading mats. Ciao, jewelry making friends.